Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Brain Rules, a creation by John Medina. Brain Rules, 2008, is a book that provides valuable insights into the inner workings of our brains. It reveals how you can leverage this knowledge to optimize your brain's performance. Whether you're seeking to increase your productivity at work or enhance your learning capabilities at school, mastering these brain rules will allow you to effortlessly absorb information using all of your senses. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that John Medina is a professor, research consultant, and esteemed authority in the field of molecular biology. He is the founder of the Brain Center for Applied Learning Research and the Talaris Research Institute. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, this text encourages readers to learn how to improve their brain function for personal benefit. The text explains that understanding how our brain works can help us improve its functioning. It introduces brain rules, such as the benefits of exercise, the importance of sleep, and the effectiveness of multisensory learning. The text also mentions examples of how these principles have been applied, such as an amputee feeling a missing limb with a mirror and a journalist recalling random numbers years later. It concludes by suggesting the importance of gaining knowledge to enhance brain performance. Key idea number 1. Regular exercise has multiple benefits on the body and brain. It stimulates the body's renewal processes and aids in the production of hormones that support brain function. Our ancestors spent their time being physically active, walking or running long distances each day. This physical activity contributed to the development of our brains. Exercise increases blood flow and the production of new blood vessels, which helps distribute nutrients and remove waste from the body. Exercise also stimulates the production of hormones like brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which keeps neurons healthy and promotes the growth of new cells. Regular exercise is beneficial for both our physical and mental well-being. Key idea number 2. Each person has their own unique sleep cycle. By paying attention to and following this natural rhythm, individuals can experience improved cognitive function and overall well-being. Sleeping is important for regenerating the mind and body. Lack of sleep can result in cognitive decline, with even one night of sleep loss causing a 30% decrease in cognitive skills. Natural sleep preferences vary among individuals, with larks waking up before 6 a.m., owls staying up until 3 a.m., and the rest being hummingbirds who fluctuate between the two. Getting enough sleep helps improve brain function. Key idea number 3. Chronic stress is harmful, affecting cognition and memory. It is important to actively decrease stress levels whenever possible. Experiencing stress can be beneficial by motivating us to protect ourselves in a dangerous situation. However, chronic stress can lead to a loss of control and learned helplessness. Learned helplessness was demonstrated in experiments with shocked dogs who stopped trying to escape. Chronic stress harms cognitive abilities such as math, language processing, concentration, memory, and executive functioning. Therefore, while some stress can be helpful, too much stress is harmful to overall health. Key idea number 4. The brain prioritizes important stimuli and filters out the rest as noise. Our brain is constantly receiving sensory information, but only a few things make it to our consciousness. Emotions help our brain decide what to focus on. Our brain has evolved to prioritize important information for survival. Grouping information to make it meaningful helps us remember it better. When presenting information to others, keep it concise to avoid overwhelming them. Key idea number 5. The structure of the brain and its neural pathways are unique to each individual. Life experiences shape these pathways. Michael Jordan, a top basketball player, tried baseball but failed. This is because our brains physically rewire and adapt based on our experiences. For example, a study showed that a specific neuron fired in response to Jennifer Aniston pictures in one individual. Our brains develop and change with learning, with the biggest projects continuing until our early 20s. Not all brains develop at the same rate, so treating every child the same in school doesn't make sense. Success is more likely in areas where we have acquired expertise, as seen with Jordan and baseball. Key idea number 6, brains store meaningful information that doesn't conflict with existing knowledge. Solomon Chereshevsky was a Russian journalist with a remarkable memory, but lacked the ability to organize information. To remember information more effectively, it should be made more meaningful by repeating it at spaced intervals. 19th century psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus found that regular repetition improved memory retention. Spaced intervals signal to the brain that the information is important and meaningful, leading to better memory. Learning new information can sometimes replace existing memories, which can make learning challenging. Teachers should regularly remind students of previously learned material to aid in long-term retention. Key idea number 7. Multisensory environments improve learning by utilizing the collaborative nature of our senses. Our brains have evolved to be able to handle multiple stimuli at once and are capable of integrating information from various senses simultaneously. When multiple senses are stimulated simultaneously, our brain's capabilities increase. Studies have shown that visual stimuli can activate the parts of our brains responsible for sound processing. Cognitive psychologist Richard Meyer found that learning is enhanced when information is presented through multiple senses rather than just one. Our brains prefer multisensory experiences and can handle the extra workload. So, it is beneficial to expose ourselves to multisensory learning tools and not feel guilty about using visuals, such as watching videos, to supplement our learning. Key idea number 8. Combining visuals with information improves memory retention. The visual sense is the strongest. Researchers conducted experiments to test the power of vision. They found that wine tasters could not distinguish between red and white wine that had been dyed. Participants in another experiment were able to recall images with high accuracy even after a year, while people typically only recall a small percentage of information they hear. This is known as the pictorial superiority effect. The researchers also examined the visual and touch senses of amputees, finding that vision can override touch, leading to the sensation of a phantom limb. In conclusion, the human brain is a complex information transfer system. To optimize your mind, exercise, get enough sleep, and reduce chronic stress. Utilize multisensory learning and the pictorial superiority effect to enhance your intellectual potential. When delivering information, make it meaningful and memorable. Keep lectures concise to avoid overwhelming people and incorporate visuals or sound for a multisensory experience. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.